part of the story that reverberating, I'm mentioning this because Don brought it up. Tiger. I asked you guys this question last week, and I wasn't trying to say it to be mean, and I'm not trying to say it to be judgmental, but when are you going to stop believing? And I'm not saying it like I don't. I'm just saying to all of us collectively because it's actually comical to me. I love it. We go into a big event. We haven't seen Tiger in months. Haven't heard from him in months. I get that he's in a leadership position in the game and for the tour and all the rest, but it's not like he gives us any regular contact. Like, hey, guys, what's up? Yeah, it's Tiger. Just wanted to give you, state of the world according to Tiger. Doesn't do that. Never has. Tiger talking about reading shadows on the wall, that's what it's always been. Tiger comes into a press conference. Tiger, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Feeling great. Well, you said you were going to play every month. You did. No. The game wasn't ready. At Genesis, he left because he said it was an illness, and then he does a pre-tournament press conference. Kind of sounded like he left because he didn't think the game was ready or the body wasn't ready or whatever. And we get used to that. Over the years, Tiger would tell us, no, I'm feeling great. And the following Monday, he has some surgery. Right? We get used to that. But we hope. Hope springs eternal in the game of golf, right? We hope that he shows up. And Tiger Woods wildly entertained us through the ferocity of those first two rounds. Tiger made the cut. Record cuts made. When he does it, we all kind of look at each other and go, I don't know why we ever doubted it. He's Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods did his breathless press conferences following saying, I'm only 8 shots back or whatever it was at the time. I think it was 8. I'm only 8 shots back. If I go on a run this weekend, you never know. What you want him to feel that way. Right? So I'm not really talking about where Tiger's mind is. It's brilliant that he convinces us. But even when he did what he did to make the cut, there was never a sense that Tiger was really in the mix. Come on. Right? In fairness. And then it went sideways. And as it goes sideways, whether one predicates the other, who knows? The movements get slower. The limp gets worse. There's maybe there's a little bit of theater to go along with the realities of life. But we got the chance to see Tiger. And, for years I had this conversation with you guys when Jack Nicklaus would go to what was then called the Father-Son. Now it's, the PNC Challenge, et cetera. And I remember taking my little boys saying, watch this. I doubt, I wish they would remember. I hope they would. But I remember when they were little saying to them, watch that man right there. That's Jack Nicklaus swing the club. This was probably 10 years ago. 12 years ago. Watch this. It's important for the history of this game. And we got a chance to watch Tiger Woods hit shots. We had to watch it on the featured group channels, which again, that's a whole nother conversation I'd like to have with you guys at some point in terms of is the less is more really part of the success of the Masters, or is it an old-fashioned idea? It's different. Forcing people to watch what you allow them to watch through your portal. Are there other factors at play? I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but it'd be a fascinating conversation to have sometime, Don, with someone that does. But we got a chance to see Tiger play through those means. We got a chance to see Tiger play and hit shots. Some good, some bad, progressively worse. But we got a chance to see it. And even though Tiger seems to cringe at the suggestion that he's there as a ceremonial golfer, which, again, I respect. When he concedes to that point, do you think he would have ground it out, been able to grind away on Thursday and Friday and make that cut? I don't think so. Conditions were that bad. right? And he's talking about getting ready for Valhalla. He's talking about getting ready for Pinehurst. He's talking about getting ready for Royal Troon. That's great for all of us as fans of the game. One of the greats of all time that we still get a chance to see him play. And then when he finished yesterday, I thought it was interesting because the golf media was destroyed through the platforms that judge and convict. And rightfully so, saying when Tiger did his pre-tournament press conference, nobody asked about the fact that he just met with Yasser. Nobody. And I said nobody asked, but there was a lot harsher judgment in terms of how it was phrased. Because again, I've told you, everybody walks on eggshells. Everybody falls in line. Use that as a criticism of our golf media if you want to. So be it. But he was asked following. You know, you had the meeting with Yasser. How did it turn out? Tiger said, quoting, "I don't know if we're closer, but certainly we're headed in the right direction." That was a very positive meeting, and I think both sides came away from the meeting feeling positive, close quote. I think that quote, and whoever the journalist was, because I wasn't in that room, whoever the journalist was that had the intestinal fortitude to ask the question, I think it's extremely important to where we stand. Because from what we were told, obviously Tiger was part of the meeting, but we were also told that he played golf with Yasser. We keep hearing from people on the outside looking in, although they're affiliated parties, but they're on the outside looking in saying, it's going to take a while. But then we hear from people like Tiger there on the inside going, I don't know how close we are, but we're moving in the right direction. It was positive. I think that means something.